welcome back. Hi. Good
Okay,
afternoon.
welcome back to Columbia University's Archaeological Department here in Columbia College during your undergraduate years. Okay, so you all know me, Professor Ford,
Yeah.
in archaeology. So, we are going to discuss today what you all researched at the end of last semester. So, in March, you all went out all over the world to see how people from approximately 1,000 years ago used energy in automobiles or transportation. So, you all, or we all specifically, we all went to San Otro Lugar in California, to Joe's Junkyard to discover how people and civilizations in the world used energy in automobiles between AD 2000 and 2050. There were four main topics. Mine was biodiesel, hybrid, electronic, and diesel. So, I found out that people from that era, instead of using gasoline, they use biodiesel, which is made from animal oils and fats and plants and leftovers, even cooking grease, probably the most surprising thing of all of that. And they took those things and they turned it into a specific fuel with a specific blend from diesel. For example, one of the most popular were B2 or B5, which is basically approximately 95% biodiesel or diesel and about 5% biodiesel, all mixed into one. Because most times you cannot have just one specific altogether diesel combination, because that would really mess up the engine, I found out. So there was B2, B5, B20, and even B100, which is completely pure biodiesel. And they took those things and they mixed it into one whole fuel, put it in their cars. And there was a lot of people, a lot of good reactions from that, mainly because gasoline was so bad for the environment and there was so less of it. Around that era, a lot of people were really using all of it up. It was universally used all over the world, and they had no other choice but to use it. And in the end, they started using alternative fuels, and it was actually very well perceived. And approximately 30 to 40% of the world was using it by that time. So that's what I learned. So we're gonna move on to Kayla, who did diesel, a variation of mine. So, what did you find out in our little excavation in California?
So diesel is it's a gas, and mostly trucks use it, real big 18 wheelers, and it's very messy and nasty. And diesel is mixed with biodiesel, and it messes up your engine, and it costs a lot more than uh, the other gases, and it's made of a lot of oils and stuff.
Let me help you out a little bit, Kayla. You already mentioned what it was made out of. So, what were some of the positive and some of the negative effects of diesel?
It makes your car run better, and it actually um,
Okay, so Kayla had to go because of family emergency. So, since we're all together, I know why diesel was accessible at that point. So, according to her, she estimated that diesel was used approximately 20% throughout the world in all vehicles. And she says this because gasoline is becoming less and less accessible. Diesel comes from gasoline, but the amount of actual pure gasoline was going down. And since trucks mainly use diesel, most cars can't use that because their cars would explode. So that's why. So Taylor, what were your findings for electric vehicles between 2000 and 2050?
My findings for the electric vehicle is that it rocketed. It was 15% of, what is it, 15%?
cars.
Cars that was produced and stuff. And,
Why is that?
um, it's because that it's like innovative, and gasoline was so much like and cost and money and for political reasons. Then now it's like charging up your battery and going is so much better. But one downfall of that is that electricity goes out, and it could also hurt if it's like a disaster or something. It can also hurt the person.
Very good. So, exactly, really quick, exactly where did electric vehicles come from? Yes.
It came from Japan. Tokyo, Japan. Yeah, I'm smart.
Wonderful. Okay. So coming to our last and final person, but most certainly not least, Ms. Haley Simmons. Can you please explain the percentage of cars that used hybrid vehicles, as well as where hybrid came from and what it is?
25% of cars use hybrid fuel mainly because it is popular. It's better for the environment. It's based off of this like petroleum jelly, and it's made out of cobalt oxide and lithium carbide, and yeah, it's very popular, and the fuel is actually very expensive since hybrid cars are very expensive. Good thing about that is better for the environment. It doesn't like damage the ozone layer. It's not harmful at all. So the bad thing about it, I don't think it has any downfalls. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we'll be here for the entire semester, so we can still research these things. But thank you very much on your first day back. It's a very easy day. I didn't want to distress you out. But the next time you guys are returning your reports for the assignment, we're going to go into an even deeper discussion with the other archaeologists of Columbia and other people who assigned us this project. So thank you very much. Class dismissed. See you next time.
Okay, you should call me on